I got started looking into the Mighty Moo because my grandfather served aboard, and he was like a lot of men of his generation. He didn't want to talk about the war, but he would just sort of hint at some of the things that had happened to him. Obviously, he'd seen some action and there'd been some trauma there. It was a ship that the Navy didn't want. With a captain who was nearly scapegoated for loss of his last command. The crew had been in uniform barely longer than the ship had been afloat. The pilots self-trained on the planes they'd fly into battle. And, her first few months in service, she had this terrible jinx, this awful streak of bad luck. And yet, despite that, the ship that nobody expected that much from went on to sort of earn a tremendous combat record, survived a terrible typhoon, and ended up the only U.S. aircraft carrier in Tokyo Bay to see the Japanese surrender. So it's quite an underdog story.